Hey, welcome back to another XeroLinux video. Today, we're going to be talking about how to correctly report an issue related to an application or package. And since we are on Arch, I'm going to show you on Arch how to do it. But this applies to any base distro, like be it based on Debian, be it based on Fedora, be it based on Gentoo, OpenSUSE, whatever. Doesn't matter. The same goes, all right? With that being said, let me show you how to report bugs. The other day, we had an issue with Topgrade, a CLI update manager that updates everything on your system. Whatever package manager you have on your system, it will run that with a single command. If you want to know more, I'll link about it in the description below. Okay, so what was the issue? The issue was with FWUPD, which is the firmware updating utility. It comes by default on a lot of distros nowadays, including XeroLinux. So what was the issue? The issue was when Topgrade got to the part of updating firmwares, it errored out. It gave us an error message and it halted the update. I cannot replicate because it's been fixed ever since, thanks to one of our esteemed members on our server who did the work. All right, so he reported the issue and it got fixed within mere minutes of him posting. That's how you get the issue fixed ASAP. If you report to me, who has to report to them, who have to report back to me, who has to report back to you, that will take ages. So if you want it fixed ASAP, this is what you have to do. All right, let's get to it. So the issue was with, at some point, Topgrade. So he went and he started analyzing and going backwards to pinpoint the root of the issue. And he figured out that the issue was with FWUPD. If you want to get to their GitHub, you go to the Arch Linux website, you do FWUPD, you will find it. You click on the package name and it will link you directly to their GitHub. And to be able to post an issue wherever the repository is, you have to create an account. Yeah, you have to put up with such things to be able to get the issue resolved. It's a simple thing. Just simply create an account, takes 2 seconds, and you're up and running. So the issue was failed to update metadata for LVS, checksum failure, failed to verify data expected, blah, blah, blah. He created a new issue. He clicked on the button, create new issue, bug report general. Most of the time you can post it here. You click new issue and you follow the template. They show you what to provide and you follow. He did sort of that. He didn't do exactly that. He didn't follow. You can sometimes not follow. He just said, when I use Topgrade to do my system updates and it gets to the firmware update, I get below. Have tried a couple of things to fix it from another issue thread, but nothing works. He posted the issue, the message, he copied it from the terminal and pasted it on GitHub. And he said what he was using. He mentioned what he was using. He said, on the latest XeroLinux release, Arch-based. This is very important. You have to post the exact error message you're getting. And as you can see, I get the same, debugging. And they started debugging. And then within minutes, he got the fix and it was closed. He fixed it on his end, upstream, and then asked us, the users, to run FWPD UPD manager refresh -- force. So that's the command, and done. The issue was fixed. It's not very complicated. All I ask from you, the users, is to do as our valued member Locutus from Borg, or Locutus64 did. Follow the trail until you see the culprit, you find the culprit. Go to the to AUR. For example, if it's a package from the AUR, search for it, look at the upstream URL, click on it. It can be GitLab, it can be GitHub, it can be a regular web page, issue tracker page. It could be any link. Just click that link, go to where it leads, and post the issue there. You will get it fixed. Sometimes distro maintainers have create packages like the one distro that comes to mind, as you saw in the tabs, Garuda. Garuda create a lot of applications for their distro. For example, BTRFS Assistant. It's an awesome tool for all you BTRFS users out there. It's an awesome tool that will allow you to manage your snapshots via a GUI tool. I don't use BTRFS, so I can't show you the tool, but it's an awesome tool. Take my word for it. Those guys do an outstanding job when it comes to applications and tools. So you come to their GitLab. They have a GitLab. Just search Google for Garuda GitLab. It will bring you here and search for BTRFS Assistant. Now, I don't have a GitLab account, so I can't show you, but once you have an account on GitLab, you will see an icon that has issues, where you can post issues directly here. So you do exactly the same steps. You take the exact same steps that we did previously on GitHub here. You create new issue. They ask you what to provide. You provide everything. And if you provided everything they asked for, your issue will be fixed within minutes or hours at tops. Sometimes you can post on their forums. If you post on their forums, you're going to get input from more users from the community. That's great. That will start a conversation. If you want to do it that way, you can post on their forums related to said package. Here we're on the Fire Dragon, since it's yet another fork of Firefox that they created with their own custom settings. But if you have issues with it, you come to their forums, to the Fire Dragon section, and you post about it. They're going to reply to you. More other users are going to chime in, and so on and so forth. But if you want results directly from the developer's offset application, you go to their GitLab or GitHub or wherever. You follow? Very simple. With that being said, I hope I don't see a lot of issue reports related to packages on XeroLinux, unless it's related to a package that I have created myself. Everything I create has the XeroLinux in the name. If it doesn't have 0 in the name, it's either from the AUR or from the Arch repositories. Quite simple. So do your research, search Google, post your issues on GitHub or GitLab, on the application GitHub or GitLab, and get it resolved within a very short period. All right? I wish you best of luck. My job is done here. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this video? I want to see what you guys think. If it's a good thing, it's a bad thing. How do you usually report your issues yourself? On what distro? How fast are you getting the solutions? And so on. Let's ignite the discussion. All right, this is Dark Zero signing off.